Hey there, welcome to another episode of the Rebel Creatives podcast. I'm your host, Delano Wallace, and it's my mission to help entrepreneurs and business owners gain financial impact and time freedom so they can have a more fulfilling life. All right, and in today's episode, I want to touch on your online presence, how you can build your online presence in a way that will allow you to dominate and reach your business goals and whatever goals it is that you want for your personal life. Now, you might be wondering, why should I care about mastering my online presence, right? And for you, whatever your business is, your service, if you're a service-based business, if you have some form of creativity skill that you are, monetizing, that's your passion, that's your zone of genius, right? But one aspect of business is marketing. You always want to do marketing because no matter how great your offer is, no matter how skilled you are, how great a work that you can do, if nobody knows about it, you won't get any deals. You won't get anybody, asking you to solve their problems. All right. So while marketing might not be your strong suit, right, it's still important. And that's where you have people like me who will take it over for you. But in this episode, I want to touch on the importance of creating your own online presence and not just relying on other third parties that will make it super easy for you, because there are risks. As we like to say, you want to not put all of your eggs in one basket, and I say create your own baskets, right? So let's see how we can divulge in that and help you to be able to craft your own online presence that you're not only proud of, but it's actually working for you to reach that goal that you have set for your business. All right. But before I get into that, I want to talk about some of the, challenges that we go through when it comes to building our online presence, right? And we have a lot of technical complexities, right, that we have to be thinking about. What is a domain? How do you set that up? Get up your professional email and all the everything from in between, being compliant and SEO, updating for that, and all of those things, right? And it can feel like an uphill battle, and it will actually take you a lot of time, to learn all the nuances, to actually build it and manage it yourself. Or if you're even hiring somebody, you have companies out there that will take 6 weeks or longer to put out a website, and the ones who do it much sooner, then you're left with a website that you have to update, that you have to work on, taking you away from your zone of genius, right? So but it's important that you have that online presence. So it's not a matter of should I get it or not. And then the next thing I see is a lot of business owners, they will start and have their business on like Instagram. They'll have their business on Facebook, right? And this is a good place to start, and it's a good place to be building and leveraging. But that's the part where a lot of business owners fall short. They build there, but they're not fully leveraging these third party sources for their business. And as a result, your business is hanging in a very precarious position, because what if Facebook decides to not showcase your posts to your audience, or the audience that you're building on their platform, for whatever reason? What if they start to charge you more to get in front of their audience, right? What happens to your business when you have to spend way more money to get in front of people to see if they would be interested in your offer? So these are the things that you want to consider. What if they lock down your account for whatever reason? What if your account gets hacked by somebody that's malicious, and as a result, you get the bad end where they ban your account because, well, they're saying you're not following the security stuff, your account went against, or terms and conditions. So they lock down your account. You have to start all over. That's your business, right? So it's very important for you to have your own online presence. And even though it will be time consuming if you're doing it on your own, even if you will need to go through a lot of learning experience if you're wanting to do it on your own, it's something worth learning. Because if you're able to build an online presence that's pulling people's attention and getting them to go through your sales process, that will lead to you getting more sales. If you are able to set up a system that is selling for you 24/7, that's you waking up to booked appointments and book deals and money in your bank account. All if you set up everything right. All right. So let us dive now into some of the things that you need to do, right? For example, you need to be making sure that you're crafting a website that truly reflects your business, right? And is making it super easy for visitors to learn about what you can do for them, what value it is they can get from you, and how to get in touch to start that process or what they need to do to get that done, right? Working with you. You need to make sure that you're constantly producing valuable SEO optimized content that resonates with your audience. And this is where a lot goes short because you would build a website, you would go on Wix or GoDaddy and you use AI is about now. So you go in, you use your AI feature, and you build a website and you're done. And you say, yes, that's it. No, you need to be updating your website with content so that you can boost your ranking in the search results, right? And next, you want to cultivate and manage your online reputation to build trust and credibility. And that is very important, right? If you're not asking for reviews and if you're not showcasing these reviews every chance you get, what you're doing is you're lowering your conversion rates. You're lowering the ability, or better yet, you're lowering the facilitation of people trusting your business over your competition. So it's very important for you to ask for reviews and feedback and get them. And these reviews and feedback, you can use them in your marketing to build your strengthen your brand loyalty and all of those things, get more referrals. But most importantly, it's not just about the reviews, it's also about how you show up and how you're seen. So for example, if a person looks for your business and they find you on Facebook and then they go to Google, is Google and Facebook saying the same thing? When they land on your website, is your website saying the same information or is it confusing? Right? That will affect your reputation. If a person calls your business, they want to get a quote or they fill out your form, how long does it take for you to respond to them to let them know that yes, I've received it and yes, here's your quote or here's the information or let us have a talk or you call them back? How long does it take? Because after 5 minutes, conversion rates drops by about 80%, right? You're on the site, you're busy, you're working, you're dealing with a customer, a call comes in from a prospect, you missed the call. It's no fault of yours. You're actively doing things, right? But you want to be proactive in putting systems in place where your human limits comes in the way, right? And that's why we want to technologize the things that we're doing in our business, and we want to use systems, and we want to be creative in how we implement tools to help build us up as human beings, right? Because as I like to say, we're expensive, we take a lot, we're unreliable, right? And we take a lot of time to do things. So we use technology to make us more cost effective, to make sure that we are more reliable and that we get things done faster, right? So you want to make sure that you're implementing technologies in your process to streamline the process from a person being interested to them actually being a customer, and it doesn't stop there. You want to make sure that you're taking care of them, you're providing the best outcome, and you're asking for testimonials, and the cycle goes around and around, right? Because these reputation building skills and leveraging them will only lead to you getting more exposure. One more thing, having a good online presence is that it will allow you to get more referrals. You might be saying how, but when someone shares their business, how are they doing it now? Right? They will go to a friend and they'll say, "Hey, if you need to go to Delano's landscaping company, give Delano a call. Here's his number." Right? And again, this person calls and they don't get me. I'm busy. I'm on the job site, right? I'm mowing some lawns. I'm coming up with a plan for some landscaping plans. They call, they don't get me, right? They call the office. The call might be missed, right? They might call again because it was a referral. But if things aren't in place to make sure that they're getting the best experience, I might lose that opportunity, right? So, those are some of the things that you want to consider whenever you're thinking about building your online presence, right? So, with all of that being said, we want to make sure that whenever you do consider to build a website, you're not just focusing about the looks, all right? It's it must make be giving the visitors a seamless and intuitive, journey from them discovering you to them wanting to work with you. So you want to ensure that the website is mobile responsive. You want to make sure that it's easy to navigate, it loads quickly, and it keeps their visitors engaged. So they want to explore further and clearly tells them what to do next. If it's to book an appointment, it's clear. If it's for them to make a call, it's clear, right? Whatever that call to action is, you want to make sure that it's very clear and it's addressing exactly what they need to do for them to take the next step. So, with all of that being said, these are things that we help our clients to do. If you're feeling like this is a lot of work, I thought I was doing it good enough, well, take the tips that I've mentioned here if you're the type that wants to do it yourself, right? Here is some insights. You can find this on the internet all over. It's nothing new, or it's not so far off that you are not going to find the information. All right. So to summarize, you want to make sure that you're building a website to represent your brand. Picture that as your own Facebook, right? And you're going to update your website regularly. You're going to make sure that it's SEO optimized. You're going to create content that is going to go on your Facebook, your Instagram, your Google My Business profile, everywhere to keep them up to date, make you seem, make you make you be viewed as relevant, and you're putting out information for your audience to see and interact with you, right? You want to make sure that you have a clear and outline sales process that's not allowing people to fall through the cracks, right? So if a person calls you, what happens? If a person emails you, what happens? You need to have a system in place to respond real quick to those persons. And you want to be building and leveraging your reputation with reviews. I call it user generated content or social proof marketing, right? You want to be doing that and showcase your reviews everywhere, on your website, on your social media channels, everywhere you can. If you're even printing stuff, take a picture of your best, or turn your one of your testimonials into an image and you put it all over there. So when you're doing your promotions, you're able to use user generated content to help sell for you. It's great when you're selling your business. It's even better when you have your existing customers who are satisfied and happy with your service speaking about your business and getting people to come on in, right? And last but not least, turn your referral game up a notch, right? Let every single transaction that your customers do with you a rewarding experience. Focus on satisfying your existing customers and getting them to refer you new customers so you can grow your bottom line without that huge cost of doing paid advertisement, right? These are just organic strategies, things you can do right now without paying ads, all right? Now, if all of this sounds great and you're like, hey, Delano, I need some help. Well, guess what? That's what me and my team do, all right? So you can definitely reach out to me and we can get started with a strategy call. That way, I get to learn more about your business, I get to learn about your goals, and then see how best what we do and what you want to achieve fit together. And if I see where it fits and I'm able to help you, then I'll let you know what my offer is, how I'll give you that opportunity so you can decide if you want to work with me and my team, and then we can get the ball rolling. But one thing I will say is we like done for you, meaning we take charge of everything that we need to do on our end on the marketing side to make sure that you're getting the best results possible. All right. We make sure that we take it out of your hands so you can focus on what is important in your business and what you're good at. What's your zone of genius? And that's how we help our clients to gain financial impact and time freedom. We make it that your marketing is increasing your revenue by up to 30% more what you're making now. We make sure that you're giving your customers the best experience possible so you're having a bigger impact on them, your community, and your own personal life. And we do the heavy lifting for you so you have more time to enjoy the fruits of your labor, right? And do the things that you truly love instead of spending time doing the things that you don't. All right. So if all of this sounds good, if you buy into this mission that I have, that my company has to, provide for or clients, then reach out. You can visit publishingrebel.com and you can go on and get a strategy session call when we're available. Pick a time that's available for you, that's convenient, and we'll jump on a quick 30-minute call. No obligation, just to have a conversation and see how we can work together, what that would look like, and then if it makes sense, we give you the opportunity to decide if you want to move forward with us or not. All right. So I hope this episode was great. You got some tips. You know exactly what to do when it comes to your online presence. Maybe not all of the details and everything, but as I said, they're out there. Point you in the right direction. Build your website, update it with blog posts. If you're just having the website as vanity, you want it to put in the work. So you put up blog post, you make sure that you're building your reputation, you have a clear call to action all over your website that people should do, and you have a sales technology that's working for you 24/7 and removing any holes in your sales pipeline and your sales process. All right. So embrace yourself on your journey. Um, Go out there, do the thing that you love, do the thing, get the help where you need it to do the things that you aren't an expert in and you don't love to do, but grow your business, have a bigger impact, and to your continued success. Delano signing out and see you in the next episode.